Hello everybody. Let me share with you my successful, so far, the hens and chicks in the genus Sempervivum. That's always a tongue twister for me. So don't laugh. They are very miniature. They're very tiny and I don't have a lot of them, but so far I have the most of them still going strong at this point in the winter. All right, let's start over here to see how many there are. These were planted in April of last year, and I would say it started off with maybe 20 to 30 plants is what I'm estimating, and we'll see how many are still alive. So there's one. And something to note is try not to touch the foliage because you can get your hand oil onto the foliage, and from what I know, it is not good for the plant. So there's another one. So that's two. Let's go to the other spot right there. All right, these are really tiny, as you can see. I don't have my glasses either, so they're kind of hard to spot. So here's another two. So that is 4. There's one more. That's 5, 6, 7. So this one is actually the biggest one. I have a couple more that we'll go to see later. So 9. And like I mentioned, these are very tiny, but they're so cute. There. The zones for them are 3 to 8 from what I looked up. That means I'm in zone 8A. I could surely grow them, but for some reason, I have not been that successful. So the first time that I grew, I bought like a clearance plant and it pretty much died like within 2 weeks. The second time I had about maybe, I planted no more than 5 at the time, and I cannot remember, but probably 2 or 3 going into winter, and they did not make it. I think it was during the winter of 2022. And so this year I have, like I mentioned, 9 going into the winter. I may have not been successful, could be due to other factors. That's the only thing that I could think of. So it could be the wetness of the place here. It could be humidity. It could be them being planted too deep. It could also be the soil as well. So this year, what I have done, of course, by learning from the previous years, I try to place these in, more of their preferred condition, because they like more of the dry environment, and I don't think they like that much humidity. I'm not for sure about that. So, and then they don't like to be like drowned. They don't like wet feet, of course. So this year I try to plant them like higher up, off, not too deep. The soil here is mostly bought soil that had been bought. So I know that there's really no clay here from what I can tell around the base of the tree trunk here. And I plant them as high as I could, and pretty much right here I try to have gravel chips here, wood chips here. And because I have raised these up, like plant them higher at the base over here, that to me that will give them a chance to not get soaked with water. All right, and I have a couple here that are still alive. I had more than 2 previously. I cannot remember, maybe 3 or 4. But as you can see, I have 2 over here. So here I have mostly gravel, and I have this broken terra pot with a kind of like a ceiling right here. So if we do get rain, it gets protected. So it's not going to get soaked with water. So that doesn't explain why I only have like 9 right now. So I'm not sure what it could be. The only thing I could think of would be the humidity during the summer and maybe the rain as well, you know, like so much rain at once, like consecutive days of rain. So those are the 2 things I could think of because they like hot environment, which we have, you know. But as far as everything else, it should be able to grow really well given the treatment I have given to it this growing season. If you have been growing these hens and chicks and you have the same growing condition and same growing zone as me, and you have been very successful, please let me know what your tricks and tips are. Yeah, I would love to have a patch of them in the future. Now we are expected to get snow, 90% possibility of getting snow this Friday. So I'm so looking forward to see how these will do. But like I mentioned earlier, they should be able to do well in zone 3 as well. So that means that they can tolerate temps down to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So there should, you know, they should have no issues if they did not make it, or if they were to not make it. It would have to be other factors besides just the cold weather. So I'm just crossing my fingers that I will have something going into spring. And if they make it through 1 year, I know that they are going to be in their thrive stage next, you know, for this spring. I don't know if I said next spring, but anyway, I'm still stuck in 2024. The same thing should go for any gardener. If it's a plant that you really, really love, I know that you will find a way to get it to grow. So far, it's been going a little slower, but each year I feel like I have been more successful than the previous year. So I will have to keep trying if these don't make it. So crossing my fingers. Well, I think that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. And until my next video, take care and bye for now.
It's me, the Mario. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any more content.